Robot! Robot!
We can't even fucking move.
No! No!
I think we should go. Someone down there, man. Quick, go over here. Go. Go.
Here? Do what this rock is gonna do. Just drop down like 15 feet, straight down, but it's gonna be really tight.
Sometimes the most dangerous encounters don't happen at once. They build slowly, one wrong step at a time. From crawling deeper into a cave where a shift could trap you underground, to realizing you're not alone in a forest as something moves just out of sight. When everything changes without warning, would you keep going or know when to turn back before it's too late? Sophie is the creator behind the YouTube channel Sophie Dossie, where she shares extreme challenges and unusual environments that test both physical flexibility and mental endurance. While her content often includes acrobatics and high-risk stunts, some of her most intense experiences come from tight caves, unstable terrain, and underground passages that grow more restrictive the deeper a person travels. On April 20th, 2024, Sophie entered a deep cave system alongside two experienced guides, James and Edward. Their objective was ambitious travel, thousands of feet beneath the surface, and reach a hidden crystal chamber rumored to be seen by only a handful of explorers. But the route to that chamber required navigating sections of cave where the human body could barely fit through the rock.
Ugh. I feel like the boogeyman's down here.
My friend almost broke her knee there. Her knee fell into the little thing that you're standing on.
By the way, there was a tornado warning last night, so there was a big storm, which is it's wet.
Honestly, yeah, 90% of this cave might be underwater. We might not be able to go to the waterfall. We'll see. If it's only a little bit flooded, we're going. This is where it's gonna get tight.
The start of really squeezing your way in.
You don't want to go that way.
Why don't you want to go that way?
That way's nothing but misery.
Wait, why?
Look how bad it looks.
The descent began cautiously as the team entered the cave system through a narrow opening that quickly forced them into low passages. Aware of the tornado warning issued the night before, the team understood that the storm above ground could drastically affect conditions below. Rainfall above can transform narrow tunnels into dangerous choke points, where water collects with nowhere to escape. In extreme cases, entire passages can fill without warning. Despite the uncertainty surrounding the conditions ahead, the team chose to continue deeper into the cave.
Oh yeah, it's pretty tight.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. This is a really, really low part. Even my head doesn't fit right here. Like, my helmet's literally stopping me. Oh my gosh. You guys do this for fun?
Kinda. This is definitely the hardest part.
So not this one that I'm on?
No, it's getting harder right here. It's gonna get a little muddy.
Yeah, already very muddy.
This next part is about a 20-foot drop. So if I slip, they're gonna have to call cave rescue.
So easy. Like, that was the easiest thing I've ever done.
The first major obstacle was an infamous squeeze, known among cavers as the pancake squeeze. This section forces explorers to flatten their bodies against the rock and push forward through a slot so low that even a helmet can become trapped against the ceiling. Beyond the squeeze, the cave sloped downward toward deeper chambers where the environment became increasingly unstable. Mud covered the floor and walls, turning simple footholds into slippery surfaces. Determined to reach their goal, she continued, ready to face whatever came next.
One more thing we need to do before we leave, and it's called the pulverizer.
So it's a crack about this big, and it goes down like 10 or 15 feet vertically. Do what this rock is gonna do. Just drop down like 15 feet, straight down, but it's gonna be really tight. Yeah, that's not good.
Oh my god. Okay, I see. Wow. Oh, so you gotta squeeze. Oh my god, how do you squeeze through this? How does one's head go through? Oh my god, my head just went through it. That's crazy.
I know, my helmet went through.
Oh my god. This is insane. Thing. Did you go feet first?
Yeah.
was scary.
Yeah, because there was mud there.
Oh my god. We did it.
That was the best part, though.
Yeah. Oh my god. Look at me.
After hours spent deep underground, the tunnel finally opened into the destination they had been searching for, a hidden chamber lined with delicate cave crystals. The crystal room marked one of the deepest accessible points in the cave system. Along the way, the team also reached an extremely narrow vertical crack in the rock known as the pulverizer. Covered in mud and exhausted from the demanding journey, they had successfully reached one of the cave's deepest accessible chambers before later returning safely to the surface. Sophie's journey into the cave ultimately ended without harm, for Sophie and her team preparation experience and careful decision-making allowed them to reach one of the cave's deepest accessible chambers and return safely. But their journey highlights just how unforgiving these underground environments can be. Because in caves like this, the greatest challenge is not simply reaching the destination, it is making sure you can still find your way back to the surface. Maybe everything went right this time, but in places like that, even small changes can shift quickly. So if you were there, would you keep going or turn back? This camping encounter comes from the YouTube channel Abandoned World Explorer, known for late-night explorations in remote locations tied to unsettling rumors and abandoned structures. On June 20th, 2021, Lee and his group set out to complete random location challenges, unaware one decision would lead them somewhere they shouldn't be.
Just a minute. Huh? What's that, the woods?
Yeah, I don't normally go down that bit.
Guys, it's 6 minutes. 6 minutes away, it's not even that far. Yeah, let's go. Mate, how creepy it is up here, bro. It's dark, eh? The footpath's still showing. Up there with that. Pin's up there, bro. I was thinking like saying creepy, bro. Like spooky vibes.
As the night went on, their randomly generated destination guided them deeper into a wooded area far from public view and increasingly hard to navigate. The environment felt off from the start. The path ahead was narrow, overgrown, and isolated, with no clear sign of where it might lead. Despite their hesitation, they kept moving forward, driven by curiosity and the expectation that the location would reveal something unusual.
What's that? Is that a house? Hey boys, there's like a structure. There's like a structure over there, that was there. You know, it's there. I'm going up there. I don't know. There's someone over there. No, there ain't. There's a fire, bro. I don't know, it says keep up. Someone's living here, bro. There's no one here. There's no one here. Bro, what is that? It's a door. Mate, what is this? Someone's been living here, man. There's a Ouija board.
Maybe we should be here, guys.
There's food, man, and everything. What's all this about? There's someone. What's that? Oh, what? This is a wine love, man. Is that our love will never die?
They soon came across something completely unexpected, a makeshift structure hidden among the trees. Scattered around it were signs of recent human activity, food objects, and most notably a Ouija board placed among the debris. The discovery immediately shifted the tone of the exploration. This was no longer just an empty stretch of woodland. Someone had been there, or still was.
It's in the trees. Go down on the trees, there's all marks. There's someone down there, man. Quick, go over here, go. Go. There's someone there. Turn the light off, turn the light off. There's someone over there. Seriously, boys, don't fucking move. Oh shit, see, someone told you someone there. Shit, bring the police. We need to ring the bell and we're gonna get out of here. Can't do that.
From beyond the structure, a figure appeared briefly visible in the distance, partially concealed and watching. The figure did not approach right away, yet its presence alone was enough to trigger panic. As they tried to process what they were seeing, more movement followed, confirming they were not alone in the area.
Boys, we need to get out of here now. We can't even fucking move. Whoa. bring the police now. I'm not even joking, boys. Bring the police. Shit to myself. What is he doing, man? He's going to burn. I don't know. How do we even get out?
The situation escalated quickly. The figure's behavior became increasingly unpredictable, shifting positions within the darkness while staying just out of clear view. With no understanding of intent and no safe way to identify who or what they were dealing with, the group made the decision to retreat.
Go! I can't see! Go! No! We need to ring the police. Go! Ring the police! No, fucking just go. Right, ring the police.
As they attempted to leave, the feeling of being followed intensified. The darkness combined with limited visibility and unfamiliar terrain made navigation difficult. The distance back to safety felt longer than expected, and the possibility of confrontation lingered behind them the entire time. The presence they encountered did not behave like someone simply passing through. It remained hidden, observant, and deliberately out of reach, suggesting awareness and intent. In the end, they left without direct confrontation. Sometimes the most unsettling camping encounters aren't in abandoned places, but in the ones that aren't as empty as they seem. So, if you were there, would you keep going or turn back? On January 25th, 2023, a disturbing hunting encounter was uploaded by a user known as King Outdoors. In the video, a group of friends are duck hunting on a local lake. It's early in the morning and they're just getting settled for the day. That is until they are approached by an unexpected visitor, turning a normal outing into a tense hunting encounter.
What's up? No. Not sure. Is that them? We talked to them earlier.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I hunt here every day.
We were supposed to be, our blinds way that way. We got fucked. We had 2 blinds. They both were taken this morning. This was the last resort type thing. We don't ever hunt over here.
Yeah, well, I mean, I hunt here every day, so.
I'm not too sure. They had somebody come talk to us, but I'm not sure.
No, that's that guy over there. He hunts every day too.
Oh, over here?
Yeah.
We got fucked out our spot and just kind of made our way over here looking for something and ended up over here. Is that them?
Yeah, no. Coach Lewis is who I'm meeting.
Yeah, do you know where they at though?
I don't think so.
They got a boat out there too. I'm not too sure what kind of boat they is. Bye. Go home. Bye. Yeah, sorry about that. We don't ever hunt over here, but yeah, we never come over here. So
Suddenly, a man arrives in a boat. He calmly tells the group that he hunts there every day, clearly trying to pressure them into leaving the area. The group remains composed, explaining that they also have the right to be there, but the man refuses to back down.
yeah, we got fucked. They just kind of looked for something.
A lot of white people would have said, "Oh, it's your blind, sir. Let me get out."
We tried to go talk to the dudes in ours, and they said, "Fuck us." We just came look for something. I'm sorry about it. We don't ever hunt over here.
Cut that whole interaction. If he comes back over here, I'm calling that fucking game warden.
Hey, also, don't break my brush. Y'all didn't break none of it.
No, we didn't. We had somebody. I don't know if that's who you're talking about. Came grab a couple pieces.
Yeah, that's him.
Alright, it must be them. I don't know where they went. I think they went that way. Like out.
He then begins revving his boat motor repeatedly, deliberately trying to scare away the nearby ducks and disrupt their hunt. You can hear the frustration building as the situation continues. The group warns him that they will contact the warden if he does not stop. Eventually he leaves, but honestly, situations like this should never happen. Conflict can build quietly before anyone realizes how serious it is. If you were there, would you stay calm or leave before it gets worse? On July 5th, 2020, Vahid Kolsberg uploaded a video that captured a night no one would forget. This hunting encounter took place in Swedish Lapland, Norrbotten County during the summer of 2021, far from the nearest town. He was there with his dog Riley, the cheerful husky fishing. and preparing to sleep on top of a mountain. For weeks, the area had shown clear signs of bears. Deep claw marks were carved into trees still fresh and sharp. Bear attacks in Scandinavia are extremely rare. There are only about 2,100 to 3,000 brown bears in all of Sweden, and they are known to be shy animals. That is why he did not carry a gun or bear spray. In Sweden, bear spray is treated like a weapon and requires a special license. The land is vast, the population is small, and bears usually keep their distance, making this hunting encounter feel unlikely at first.
Just keeping my eyes open. There. This is all fresh. So it is. There's a clear track down to the river.
That evening felt different. As he moved through the quiet landscape, the forest suddenly felt too still. The wind stopped and Riley froze. Then a sound came from the darkness.
There are some birds in distress over there. I just saw an animal move. Put Riley on a leash.
He realized something was close, very close, as a shape moved between the trees, turning the moment into a tense hunting encounter.
There it is. It's a bear. Where is it? I just saw it. I just saw it. There it is.
Fear took over as he shouted, trying to appear larger and scare it away. His voice trembled, but he kept going. Riley stayed close beside him.
Stand right there. There it is. Stanna, Riley, stanna. There. Come there.
The moment overwhelmed him. His screams cut through the forest, his throat burning as panic filled the air. The bear moved quickly, then stopped. The seconds felt endless.
There it is. Between. There. It's coming here. Hey! Hey! Gå bort härifrån! Kom inte hit! Kom inte hit! Hör du det? Don't come here! Nej, kom inte hit! Nej! Kom inte hit! Nej! Gå bort! Gå bort! Kom inte hit! Kom inte hit! Gå bort härifrån! Höp! 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 Ah! Gå bort! Gå bort! Gå bort! I see you! Kom inte hit!
He continued shouting step by step, telling it to leave. The forest responded with silence and the sound of heavy breathing. The truth soon became clear. It was a young bear cub, curious not hunting. Then it turned and disappeared back into the trees. But the hunting encounter was not over.
Go bort! Don't come! Go away! Wah! Nothing here for you! Nothing here for you! Nej! It's running away. It was a young cub.
As midnight drew closer, fear returned in a different way. Cubs are never alone. Somewhere in the darkness, the mother could be watching. One question stayed in his mind as he waited through the night. Would the bear return? Or would the forest finally let him rest? If you were there, would you stay through the night? or leave before something else appears. Just a heads up, this following video includes some graphic and potentially disturbing moments that may be difficult to watch for some viewers. On the channel, Hunter's notes, the footage recorded on May 30th, 2019 became something the creator never expected to capture that day. He made his way into the snowy forest moving carefully while several of his dogs ran ahead. Suddenly, the dogs became aggressive, barking loudly toward the trees, and when he looked up and realized what had them so alert, his blood ran cold. A bear was moving through the woods. The hunter raised his rifle and tried to line up a shot, but the bear kept slipping behind branches, and he was never able to get a clear view. He didn't want to risk a poor shot with low visibility, so he held back and continued following from a safe distance, hoping it would step into a more open area. For a while, everything stayed the same, the bear moving forward, the hunter trailing behind, and the dog staying close. But when he stepped into a more open space, everything changed in an instant. The bear suddenly turned around. It paused for only a moment, then charged directly at him, turning the situation into a life-threatening hunting encounter with no time to react.
Стой! Взять его! Взять его, ребята!
Once everything finally went silent, the reality set in. The dog that had stepped in first, the one that ran straight at the bear to protect him, had taken the full impact of the attack. The snow around them made it clear what had happened, and the dog didn't survive. The hunter saw the scene, checked the surroundings, and left the area. There was nothing else he could do. Sometimes moments like this don't fully make sense until it's too late, and small choices can quietly change how everything plays out in seconds. If you were in that kind of hunting encounter, would you have reacted any differently? On March 11th, 2021, one of the most disturbing fishing encounter videos was uploaded to YouTube by the channel Depths of History, a group known for exploring urban waterways in search of discarded items and even criminal evidence. In this episode, the crew travels to Memphis, Tennessee, exploring a city canal in an area widely known for its high crime rate. They arrive expecting typical finds like knives, phones, or small objects, but what they recover from the water quickly shifts this exploration into something far more unsettling.
I literally just threw the magnet in and I caught like the end of nail clippers and a bunch of screws and a ball bearing. Else. Oh man, look at that. It's a key right there.
Yeah, Brent just found another key today.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Oh, there's so much stuff in here, dude. Oh, there's a chain. There's jewelry. Jewelry again. Bunch of nails and like pins and stuff. That is crazy. Oh, look at that. A knife. Look at that. Jeff just got like the biggest spoon ever. And it definitely has been burned on the back. What the heck?
I think
it's been like, it's been smashed up. Someone just like stomp on this thing repeatedly. There's something in that bag. Oh, no. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. You've got to be kidding. That's illegal, isn't it?
Yeah, yes, it's illegal.
That is so sad, dude. Yeah, seriously. Oh my God.
The atmosphere changes immediately as the crew grows quiet and visibly shaken. One mentions Memphis's reputation for dogfighting, and that reality begins to weigh heavily on the situation. The discovery is disturbing, and with every new item pulled from the canal, the tension builds.
It's a meth bag.
It is?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. There's crystals in it.
Oh, I see them. Yeah. Yep. That's exactly what that is.
Gosh.
A meth. This is ridiculous. Keep walking and be quiet. I've never found so much in like one area, but there's so much. It's ridiculous. Whoa! Look at that! It's a person.
What? Whoa! It's like a piece off an old trophy. Brittany just found this.
Oh, that is awesome.
It's like a lead person or something. That's weird.
Let's do a switchblade.
Yeah, it is.
Isn't it?
I think it's a folding knife.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Jeez,
yeah, it's a folding knife. It's still a 3-inch blade, though.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Oh, I got a watch. Oh, I just got a watch. It's missing the face. What do we do? Do we keep going or do we go back? And a shovel. Whole shovel. A whole shovel. All right, you guys. So we are going to head back to the car. We're actually going to pick up that bag that had that dog in it. We're actually going to take it back to the car and let the police, just let them know what we found. We don't necessarily need them to come out. A dog should not be in this canal, especially a dead dog. That's really sad. We're going to give them a call, see what they'd like us to do, and we're going to keep walking this way and get out of here. Oh my God. That is so sad. All right, come on, let's go. It's ridiculous that someone would throw that in here.
Probably killed it.
All right, you guys, so we just made it back to the car. Hey there. We just try to clean up the canal trash and all the debris in there, and we're just trying to help out the community. We actually found a dead dog. We're fixing to call the police right now about it, so it's really sad. Yeah, but
Police coming up here? Oh.
We don't know. We may not even come out.
Well, we're going to give them a call and park up there towards the front. Okay.
Yeah, because
Animal control wasn't answering their phone. They didn't want anything to do with it. And then the police department said that animal control had to deal with it.
So you ready to put a dog inside it?
Yeah, man.
I'll do it.
I need gloves.
He's real soft still. It just happened.
Yeah, it's wrong, man.
Animal control does not answer their calls, and the police explain that it is not their responsibility. Unable to reach anyone, the crew is left to decide what to do next. They attempt to contact help again, but no one responds, so they take matters into their own hands, carefully removing the dog, placing it into a bag, and burying it. The final moments are difficult to watch, with the group clearly overwhelmed. Sometimes when multiple signs appear in one place, it feels like more than coincidence, even if simple explanations could exist. If you were in a fishing encounter like this, would you keep going and uncover more or leave before things get worse? That's it for tonight. Which moment creep? Drop it in the comments. Have your own story, share it with us, and stay tuned. The next one is even darker.